Today I want to talk a little bit about the importance of the weight change and how it is often underestimated by dancers. As a milonguera, I experience a common problem in my dance partners. I realize a lack of cleanliness and accuracy in the weight change. One of the basic tools you learn in your tango class in the beginning is the weight change, the weight transfer, or we call it from Spanish el cambio de peso, tango. This critical point is often underestimated in its importance by tango dancers. A topic which is often ignored or forgotten. This very basic element in tango make a huge difference in the dance. While its technical implementation should be clear and clean. A weight change with clean feet positioning will make a very big difference in your dance, as well in the leader as in the follower. Okay, what are the tasks for weight changes? Okay, we have first we have the first task is you can take it as a tool to define the axis of the follower. Second is it can function as a tool to fill up pauses. Number 3 is you can slow down your dance with it. Yeah, you can really slow down. And of course, number 4 is you can interpret the music. So, a tool to determine the axis of the follower. Okay, straight from the beginning, but also during the dance, the leader always has to feel where the axis of the follower is. Sometimes he loses it. Sometimes he loses that sense, and then he can put a weight change in to get back to know where her weight is. Also, he can use it like when he has the intention to change the rhythm or to put in a figure or change directions or something. So while he has to find the axis or he has to change the axis of the follower, then he will apply a weight change. A follower's embellishment, where she is using weight changing on her own will, on her own initiative. This is advanced level or more advanced level. I will exclude from my considerations here in this article. Function as a filler for pauses. Okay, in this case again, sometimes the music demands pauses, for example after a phrase or in the middle of the phrase, or also after the leader's interpretation. So in these pauses, usually the leader uses a pose, or, which is more often applied, is the weight change. So you just, when you come to the end of the phrase, you make a pause and you change the weight, yeah, to fill up the pause so you don't stand still. The cambio de peso as a tool to slow down the dance. So especially beginners or dancers or when leaders don't know the music very well, strange piece of music, or they have problems with the rhythm and they run a little bit over the music, so they become too quick actually, and they are doing a lot of double times because the music is very rhythmical and very demanding, and then they get drawn to these things and then they don't know how to come out again. So then if this happened to you, the easiest thing to get out of that is to just stop and weight change and become quiet again. So you use that when you get panic, when you panic, then just stand still and change your weight from one leg to the other leg. It is fantastic. It's a fantastic tool if you get confused, if you get confused by the music or also by some step combination. Stand still and just weight change. Nothing happened. It's the best thing to do. And as well, beginners have problems, like I say, have problems to interpret the music. And the easiest thing to learn, when you are a beginner, usually you learn to walk in the regular beat. Regular beat. The first thing which you learn to get a new musicality, to put a new musicality is to do the weight change in double time. So that is the first step which you where you can apply a different rhythm, and it's very safe and it is not difficult to apply. So while you have the regular beat and you walk in the regular beat, and then you come to still and you make the weight change, and make the weight change maybe in double time. So that's the first way to apply a different rhythm for a beginner. So the weight change is fantastic for that. And later you can do it during the walk. You don't have to stop for that. But like I said, the weight change is a very nice tool to apply musicality. So maybe next time try out to work a little bit and apply different rhythms, double time, or maybe also you slow down the music, just in weight change. So you walk in regular beat, then you stop and you do the weight change one time in the double time, and the next time you try to slow it down. You do the weight change even slower. And then see what happened and see what else you can do with the weight change. So it's a very nice exercise actually. So a tool to interpret the music. Okay, the correct technical details in weight changing is first, heels together while the toes are slightly open. Second, the 3 different positions, right, center, left. And then the position of the navel and the movement of the navel on the hip line. Feet together, small distance in front, straight axis, straight legs, hip parallel to the floor, shoulders parallel to the floor. And now I'm in my center, and now I'm going to one side, and I'm going to the other side. And the center line, the hip line, is parallel to the ground, nothing changed. But I bring heaviness in my leg, total heaviness in my leg to keep grounded on the floor, heaviness in my leg to keep grounded in the floor, heaviness. And I feel, when I change from one side to the other side, I feel this little up and down movement. You don't see it from the outside, but I feel it in my body. It goes up and it goes down. And it goes up and it goes down. It's not visible, but it's there. It's very, very subtle. But the follower can sense it, or the leader can sense this little curve in the body. Yeah? And the next, you see, so my center moves left and right. You see how here's my center, that is my center, and the center moves. You see, it moves with the axis. It moves from left to right. Yeah, with the axis, because my center stays in axis. So I'm not doing this, yeah, or this. This is breaking the hip, yeah. This is shaking with my shoulders, make the weight change like this. Especially people in the milonga that like to do this. But this is not. It is This is not what we want to do. So we try to keep the upper body stable and quiet. Less is more. All the thing happening here from here down. The important thing. Here nothing. Here we have the embrace. We have the embrace, nothing. The weight change happens from navel down. And then you bring over the other side, and then you bring over the other side. If you stop the dance in the middle, then you are up. If you make the step, you finish the step, you are down. Up and down. Up and down. This is groundness. What we need when we walk. This is when we say someone is grounded, has the necessary heaviness in the step. That brings me safety. So mistakes in the weight change is that we use that we come not too close in. And then we are like this. And then we do weight change like this. Yeah? Because people don't close the feet. So, and that has also a pendle as a result. It's too big. The change is too big. It's a step already. That is a small step. It's not a weight change anymore. This is a weight change. Yeah? This is already a step. It's not a weight change. It's an open step. It's little tiny open step, but it's a step. It's not a weight change. And the next mistake what I can do is I have my feet together, yes, but I change like this. This is I call the pendle, you know, when we have this pendle movement. Tung, tung, tung. Look what happened with my axis. It goes like this and it goes like this. They're very instable. I have no stability because my leg goes up and then I have to, you know, I'm not grounded. I have to, because when I go to the other side, I lose it. I lose it here. I lose the floor because I'm not pushing my weight down in the hip. Yeah? If I do the pendle like this and I'm not relaxing the free leg, here I relax the free leg. I'm in balance. I have my anchor. This is my anchor foot. Keeps on the floor all the time, so I cannot fall over the side because my axis is 90 degrees to the floor. It never become like that. My axis never become like that. If it becomes like that, dangerous, yeah? So I have to keep my axis always parallel, 90 degrees to the floor. So if I'm not relaxing, how can I put my weight 90 degrees to the floor? Then I have to check, I have to do like this. It's not possible. So I need to relax my leg. If I'm not relaxing my leg, I come to unstable position. Only when I go to this side, only by putting my hip down helps me. If I don't put my hip down, I am unstable. I am not stable. Put my hip down, I become stable. You see this movement? Boom. Here I'm not stable, I'm falling. I have the pendle. And I have to make counter here, counterweight here to keep my balance. But in the moment I bring this hip down, I come back to stable position. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my blog and try a little bit to practice about the weight change and your foot positioning, and I am sure you will love the change and I'm sure you will love the result. Bye, see you next time. And please, if you like my video, kindly like, comment, share to my blog. Thank you. Bye.